You're lost?
No. I know exactly where we're going.
Good.
Hey guys, we're in Virginia at the Homesteaders of America conference. First time ever here, and we've been waiting a long time to come, several years actually.
Yes.
And we just, to be able to get away and to have people watch our animals and take care of the property was a little difficult. So we finally were able to set that up to come here and enjoy the speakers and to meet so many of you. It's been like a family reunion for us.
Yeah.
We've been doing some interviews today with the Freedom Homestead, Mindful Homestead, all kinds of different channels. We're going to take you on a tour, show you around a little bit, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Thank you all. It's great to be here. What a joy to see the crush. We missed last year. Amy, thank you for hanging in there and putting this together.
Well, I'm Tanji.
I'm Jack.
And we have a channel called Freedom Homestead where we talk about our life, our love of liberty, and pursuit of preparedness. And we have been, I guess, on the homesteading adventure for probably about 7 or 8 years. It really all started when I learned how to bake bread, and I realized that my bread only had like 4 or 5 ingredients, and then I looked at the store-bought bread and there was like 25, and one thing just led to another. We started gardening in a little raised bed, and now we continue to expand every year what we try to learn and what we try to implement, and that's what we share on our channel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so we only have like a small amount of land, a little over an acre, and so we try to garden as much as we can so we can have the produce to last us through the year. And then I try to do hunting and stuff to fill the deep freeze full of meat, and then it's just a channel about our life. We homeschool our kids. We both have other jobs, so we just do it kind of part-time and try to do it on a budget. And if there's any knowledge we can share with other people, we just hope it helps people out there.
Yeah. How long have you been doing your YouTube channel?
You started the channel
I think 5 years?
5 or 6 years ago.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, she started it out as, it was called Tanji the Caver's Wife.
Because he's a caver.
Because I work
And I'm
in
the wife.
caves.
Yeah.
That was my job. And so, but eventually we said we want to do this as a family.
Yeah.
And Freedom Homestead just fit because we want to have the freedom to grow our own food, to know where it comes from, to live our life the way we want to.
And we recognize that doing the things that we're trying to do gives us more freedom. So,
Yeah.
So if you could go back now and redo something that you kind of cringe at, that you maybe made some mistakes or things that you could do over, what anything come to mind, or something that you could give advice to someone that's just starting out?
Well, I don't regret any mistakes that I've made just because I've learned from them.
Right.
And I would say, if I could give any advice, is don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah, that's good advice.
And take advantage of them. Take advantage of all the opportunities you have.
Yeah.
I think we've had opportunities we were a little shy about. Should we just take the leap and jump into it?
Okay.
And looking back, it was like we should have just done that.
Yeah.
So,
Just get in there and do it. But yeah, one of my favorite sayings is, in gardening, there's no such thing as failures, only experiments. So, that's a good way to look at homesteading, because you're going to fail, things are going to die, animals will die, plants will die. You'll have jars that won't seal. Your pressure canner may or may not blow up. No, I'm just kidding. But but do it. That's how you learn. That's how you grow.
Yeah, very good advice. Well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate the interview. We'll make sure that we put your information at the in the link below, so people can come and check out your channel.
It's awesome to meet you on.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely, it's like a family reunion, really.
It really is.
You know?
Awesome.
You watch so many people online all the time, and then to finally meet people face to face, it's really great. So awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
We're MONEYPIT Homestead, and we're in central Kentucky. We have about 73 acres of land, and we raise pasture-raised cows, sheep, chickens. We have about almost 50 to 60 layers right now, and we usually raise meat chickens. We raised almost 200 last year, so
Nice.
the meat chickens will be back on the farm. We have a huge garden. We have grapes of various grapes and blackberries, and what else? Oh yeah, we got some fruit trees. We got pears for the first time this year. Yay!
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
We do a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
Nice.
we'll be cutting wood. Well, we've already got a bunch of wood put away, but we'll be cutting next year's wood here before long.
Okay.
We got tractors with attachments and stuff that we try to use and make content with. So
Okay.
if y'all like any of that crazy stuff, and you'll probably get a laugh every now and then. So
Yeah, well, we'll make sure we provide the link in the description below.
thank you very much.
And,
Appreciate it.
So what's something, real quick, what's something that you guys learned kind of now that you wish you knew when you first started?
Oh, wish we would have started earlier.
Yeah, we wish we would have started
Yes.
a lot earlier doing the things we're doing now.
Okay.
Raising your own food is much better than, you know, both of us worked. We just buy stuff at the store,
Yep.
even though we grew a huge garden. We love dehydrating like jalapenos and, you know, all the stuff in the garden. We dehydrate a lot of it. We're going to get into some fermenting and things.
Nice.
And
Bees and fermenting. is
yeah, bees
on
and
my
fermenting
list.
next
Oh,
year.
nice.
So
Yeah, we've done a little bit of the fermenting, just I think with the coleslaw and a couple other things.
yeah, she makes a delicious cabbage, you know,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sauerkraut. I mean,
But that's what I
you
meant,
know.
sauerkraut. That's
Yeah.
Beginner stuff.
Yeah.
We did.
Well, I mean, and, you know, she's got it in jars. It's easy to go get. You know, I raid the pantry every now and then, you know, and she's putting up her own soups and, you know, that kind of stuff. She gets a little better. She says, if I get better. But I keep trying to push her into, like, doing a cooking segment, you know,
Okay.
because she puts a lot of food in there.
Yeah.
I didn't get this fat because she's a bad cook. I tell you.
Well, thanks, y'all,
Yeah.
for joining us.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Thank
nice
you.
actually seeing you all
Yeah,
this
you
time.
too. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I thought you looked familiar, and then I saw your hat. I'm like, oh, that's it.
We look good?
You look good. Yeah.
Who's this?
The beard?
Yeah,
Whose beard?
You
sorry,
want to
I
braid
got-
them together?
I gotta go home with him, so.
We're going to the same place. You just drop me off on
That's
the
true,
way.
that's true. That's what I said.
We are here with Jack from the Mindful Homestead. Just been hanging out. Actually, we were invited to dinner last
Yeah.
night. We
Yeah,
had
we
a
hung
great
out.
time hanging out. Had some brisket.
Yep.
And had some good conversation. We'd like to kind of get to know Jack a little bit better, and so some of our subscribers might not be familiar with his channel, so definitely go check it out. But maybe Jack could kind of fill you in a little bit more on what you do and how long you've been doing it.
Yeah, so my name's Jack. I'm from Mindful Homestead, obviously. We have a 10.5 acre homestead in southwestern New Hampshire. We raise Berkshire Duroc cross pigs, and we raise them in the woods, which is a little bit different than what you've seen in the past. We get them into the oaks and the beech trees, and they're allowed to forage for a lot of their feed come fall time when we have a lot of that dropping. So, but we have a YouTube channel where we talk about everything we do. Originally, I'm from New Jersey. My wife's from Long Island, and
which is really funny because he's from the same area where we used to live. So I thought that was really funny. And your mom, you said, right, is from Brooklyn?
My mom's from Brooklyn.
And Cheryl's from Brooklyn.
Yep. So there's a lot of like shared, you live in New Hampshire, I live in New Hampshire, you used to live in Easton, I lived in New Jersey. It kind of, definitely cool. Yeah. But yeah, been following you guys for a while, and when I heard you guys were coming, definitely wanted to meet up and make real life friends at internet friends.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Cool. So any cool stuff coming up that you guys are excited about?
So we're really known for our tractor videos on the channel. We're going to be tractor shopping in the next year. I guess I'll kind of drop that here. It's going to be pig processing time soon. And looking to maybe take a vacation this winter. I don't know. We're not going to have too many animals on the farm, so
I don't think homesteaders are allowed to do that.
No, we try to make it work. So.
Well, it's great meeting you finally face to face, and really appreciate you having taken a couple minutes to get an interview.
Great meeting you. Yeah,
thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you.
So we are interviewing homesteaders from all over the country today, and we've run into Chip and Nicole. Nicole, got it right, from Hidden Oaks Homestead.
Hidden Oaks Homestead.
And tell us a little bit about your channel, your homestead, how you got started, whatever information you'd like to share.
So we were living in Dubai for 7 years. Started watching other YouTube videos, other channels, and it kind of inspired us to leave all that behind, all the high life, I guess, leave all that behind and start our own farm and build it up from the ground. Because we felt like a lot of channels that you watch, they're already established and they know what they're doing. And it could be overwhelming when you're watching Justin Rhodes or Joel Salatin or Greg Judy, and they've got it all figured out.
Done it for 30 years.
So you could come watch us and see that not everybody has it figured out when they start. And you can watch me chase pigs. You can watch Nicole
trying to poison my family with elderberries.
With elderberries and mushrooms that she finds in the forest to pick worms off of tomatoes because she let them sit too long. Just know that those pros, they've been doing it for years and they got it figured out, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't start just because you don't know everything already. And you can come to us and see that you don't have to have it figured out. And that's kind of our thing, what we like to do.
Nice. How long has your channel been going?
Year and a half. Yeah.
Nice.
We came back to the U.S. In March 2020, right before everything shut down. Then we started homeschooling the kids, got them involved. And a big thing for us about this is getting our kids away from the iPads and away from the Xbox and getting them out with the animals and in the dirt digging and growing things so that they know how to do it when they're our age.
And they know where the food is coming from. Because that's nobody nowadays knows where it's coming from, what it takes to grow something. So
whose idea was it to start the YouTube channel?
Mine.
Okay.
It was my idea.
Yep.
So,
all the way.
But it's not just my channel. It was my idea, but we do it equally. Sometimes she does it a little more than I do. I start slacking off, and then she grabs the camera and she goes out in the garden. And then when it's time to wrangle pigs, she hands the camera back to me, and then I get covered in pig manure. And then she's in the house canning strawberries or something.
Something.
Nice. So any off the top of your head, any advice that you give somebody that's maybe looking to thinking about getting into it?
Get started. Get started. Get some chickens. Do what you can where you're at.
Work with what you got. Don't try to overdo it or overthink it. If you live in the city, if you got a balcony, if you got a windowsill, you can grow something.
Homesteading's a mindset. There's no final destination to it. It's whatever you can do for yourself to be self-sufficient. If that's a tomato plant on your back porch,
and lettuce in a pot.
Yeah,
that's
whatever
fine.
whatever you can do to get started, just do it. Figure out what you can do where you're at, and then grow from there. That's really you can sit around and analyze how to get started and put it off because it's not the perfect time. You'll never get started. Just do it. Just get started.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. It's great meeting you guys. Enjoy the rest of your time here at the Homesteaders America. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
See ya.
Yep, you're right there. Yeah, you can throw it up in the raised. Now, if you wanted to frame it out like a wood frame raised bed,
They don't exactly like people do that. Julia, go spit at you if you be mean.
Hola amigos, I'm Emma and I'm from Sonnie's Place in central Missouri. I grew up in the city in Southern California and moved out, got married and moved out to the country and started homesteading. So we've been doing it for about 6-7 years, still learning and growing slowly, but we're getting there. The goal is to become more self-sustaining and hopefully produce anywhere from 75 to 80% of our own food on our homestead.
Nice.
And I love to tinker. I love to build things, so do a lot of DIY woodworking. Also like to do art stuff, so I've been getting into wood carving. Just having a good time.
Nice. How long have you been doing your YouTube channel?
YouTube channel's been about not quite 2 years.
Okay. Nice. Any advice for anyone starting out, or something that you kind of kicked yourself you didn't start doing when you started homesteading that you kind of...
When I started homesteading, no, the only thing that one piece of advice is just to keep doing it and try things. Don't be scared to learn new things. That's one of the things that I always challenged myself doing, learning these things, because I'm very new to this. I grew up in the city. I didn't know how to raise chickens. I didn't know how to grow food. For the first 2.5 years, I killed everything that I tried to grow, and instead of quitting, which was easy to do, I kept going and eventually started growing more food, and it's been really rewarding.
Awesome. Well, it was really nice meeting you.
Yeah,
Phil
you
and I got
too,
to hang out with you a little bit last night, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
So I'll make sure I put your link and your all your information in the description below, so people can check out your channel and
awesome. Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. And we are with Matt, and tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel and your homestead, how long you've been doing it, things like that.
Yeah, thanks Jay. My name's Matt Dean, and I'm with Dean Family Acres, and we've been homesteading since about 2013 when we lived in a small town of like 1,500 people. We call that a booming metropolis, and we kind of figured out, hey, chickens are pushing the limits, so it was kind of the gateway that everyone says. So we kept looking and finally found a place with about 5 acres 5 years ago, and we currently have Rhinelander rabbits, chickens for laying. We also have boar meat goats, way too many dogs, way too many cats, and we have 4 kids and pretty good sized garden.
Nice.
And that's the main things that we do on our homestead. We also this year started doing a kind of a frugal barn build, so we're trying to build an entire 20 by 30 barn for under $1,000.
Wow, that's cool.
So
yeah. And you said how long have you been on your homestead again?
Our current homestead, 5 years.
5 years,
Yep.
okay. All right, nice. So you drove up from South Carolina?
Yeah, we're from upstate South Carolina.
Okay.
It took us about eight and a half hours, or should have if we didn't stop a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good drive. This is our second year attending Homesteaders of America. We were here in 2019 and enjoyed it. Our whole family came in, and then this year just my oldest daughter and I came up.
Okay, very good. Yeah, this is our first time here, so we're really enjoying it. It's great to meet people from YouTube that, you know, you're watching all the channels all the time, and finally meet people face to face. It's kind of like a family reunion, you know?
That's right, and not to be too starstruck and realize that people, even if they've got a bunch of subs, are pretty much as down to earth as you or I.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll be sure to direct some people to your channel, check it out, and it was awesome meeting you, and enjoy the rest of your time at the conference.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Thanks, man.
Yep.
We're here with Braden today. If you could just give us a little background about what you do, what you're involved with, maybe a little bit of, you also have a YouTube channel, you said?
Yeah, I'm Braden Doty. My YouTube channel is Mr. Outdoorsman. On my YouTube channel, if you do check it out, I try to do fishing. I haven't done so much hunting and trapping yet. I also do butchering if I can get the animal with it, like rabbits, whatever animals. Right now, at the moment, I have a lot of gardening videos, like how you can easily plant carrot and radish seeds. I also have videos on planting peanuts and potatoes. My very first video on there is a song that I made myself, but it's not very good, but you can check it out and find it out. I guess that's all really I got to say so far, because it's not really large, and my most recent video was posted a year ago, but I am recording this conference, and if you check out my channel, most likely you'll see other YouTubers and maybe this YouTuber right here.
Well, we appreciate it. Like I said, everybody's got to start somewhere. Like I said, we're a small channel as well, and just an encouragement to see so many people out today at the conference and getting to meet people from all over. You said you're from Iowa, right?
Yes, I'm from Iowa.
Well, thank you very much for sharing with us, and we'll make sure we send some people over your way to check out your channel.
Yeah, thanks.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Right there, I'm excited. Okay. Entrepreneurship. This really excites me, this room full of people, because I haven't found anything better than to change the world, to change your world, your own world, than doing that through entrepreneurship and business.
A lot of people that we ran into that we couldn't remember their names.
Yeah.
It's so bad. You talk to people online, you know, whether you go on their chats or, you know, you just like comment on their videos. You feel like you know them so well.
Right.
You know? And it's really odd, I know, especially for the larger channels, they must feel really weird when people come up to them and like want to talk to them like they know them, you know? So
yeah.
That's got to be really weird. But I just feel bad that we can't remember everybody's name.
Right. There's so many.
We gotta work on that.
There's so many channels.
We gotta work on that.
Oh, this is still recording. So do we need to say anything else?
No. Oh, that's right. We're recording still. That's all, folks.
Okay. Oh, pardon me, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Running people down with my wheels.
Gosh, Megan, you need a license for that thing.
I don't. I don't. It'll get me in too much trouble to be followed.
Okay. Well, magic of editing.
Yes. Yay.